Hey everybody, Dave Williamson, ToyCarCollector.com here today to share another fabulous collection purchase with you. A view of all the Redlines that just came in a collection today. It was a local collection. I picked it up just a few hours ago, and I am ready to video that collection and show you what I got. Every so often somebody locally will call me up, and either from an ad or because they know me, and they'll say, hey, I got some Redlines. I want to sell them. Come on over and take a look. And I do. And then I bring them home. So let's get started. Here we go. This collection came in a, what do you call it? It's the Sterilite underbed storage box. Kind of an interesting way to go. It actually looks really cool in here. There are two levels. So let me pull this open and let's start taking a look at what's in this collection. Oh yeah, there it is. Very nice. A bunch of Redlines. Let's just start pulling them out and see what we got one by one. There is 97 cars, so this video might be long, but I'll break it up into smaller bits so that you don't have to spend all day watching it. I like to shoot for about 15 minutes these days, although I'm very comfortable making 45-minute videos, but I think that's just a little bit too long. So let's get started. Here we go. I've got my gray background here ready to go. I'll put my card down here so you don't forget who this is, and we'll get started with the Redlines. They're a little dusty, so I brought out my trusty dusty rag, and we'll get these wiped off and dust them up a little bit, see which ones need a better cleaning. Look at this. First one out of the gate is an orange Fleetside, custom Fleetside. Somebody put a little black stripe down the center there and make it a little sporty. Let's take a look and see if that works. So the Fleetside's in pretty good shape. I would call this, let's see, I would call it almost, it's about excellent. You know, excellent's kind of a wide open thing because, you know, I would say as, you know, I like to go mint minus for the top grade, then near mint, which is very, very nice, and then excellent, which covers a lot of in-between grades, and then after that is good, fair, and poor. Now, I could say this one was good. Good is a good one. It's probably like an excellent minus. I'd rather use that. I don't really want to call it just good because it's pretty nice. All right, so let's move on to the next car. Let me look down there and see what is in there. Staying with the 68s, here's the Ford J-Car. Let me wipe this guy off. Maybe I'll start doing that before I get it back into the camera. That would save some time, won't it? All right, Ford J-Car purple. Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to go with excellent. Definitely, this is a strong excellent on this one. It's got light wear around it, but it's got very good color, which is super. I don't see any heavy toning or light toning, either one. A little dull on the base. Very nice. Purple, got the light brown or medium brown interior. I think that's what they all have. Maybe black, I'm not sure. Yeah, but it looks pretty nice. So let's put that one over there with the 68s Ford J-Car. We get the original 16 possibly. Here's the custom Camaro. This particular one is a Hong Kong made, which you can tell by the square holes in the base and the blue windows. Hong Kong made green, which I hear is a little harder to get color. The fellow that sold me the collection said that quite a few people had tried to get this from him. So it's a green Hong Kong. It's got a bit of wear on it. It's in the good category, fair category, something like that. But it's a pretty decent little car. Green HK Camaro. Next car up, 69, Lotus Turbine in olive. Olive is a good color to get on this car. This one's got a bit of wear on it, so it's in the good category. But it sure looks nice. He picked some nice cars, a little bit of wear, but very nice overall color, so that's very good. Let's try out the new camera. Let's see how fast it can focus. Wow, that's fast. Fantastic. Lotus Turbine. One thing I've noticed about new phones is you can't really get any information about them. They just don't have like guides for how the cameras work and all that. You got to dig out the information a little bit at a time from the internet. Here's a Rolls Royce, the 69. You're all familiar with that. Now the white interior is better than the dark interior. It looks nice. And this one's got a bit of spotting on it, so I would say it was in good shape. But it's a decent little car. It makes a nice little collectible. Look at that, 69 Rolls Royce. Next one we've got is the Ford Mark IV. Ford Mark IV in orange, a U.S. car, Very nice color on it. Again, got a bunch of toning on it. It's got a lot of wear on it, so it's in good shape. But it's nice to get an orange one of these Ford Mark IVs. I keep wanting to say Lola GT70, so I have to stop myself. Here's a model from 1970, the Swinging Wing. This one is rose in color. Let's take a look at the base. Oh, look at that. It's got a shiny base on it. That's nice. Good color on it, light toning. Look at that original spoiler. That's super nice. Got the motor that pulls out. Just like that. Kind of maracas. Makes a funny noise. Look at that. What do you know about that? Let's look at that. Wow, this thing focuses fast. You know, I just got a new camera phone. Of course, I use my cell phone to take my pictures. This one is the Galaxy Note 7. Previously, I had the Galaxy Note 4. And we'll see how this turns out. One thing about Redline Hot Wheels is whenever you go to sell a collection, of course, there are certain cars that everybody wants, this being one of them, the Custom AMX from 1969, a super popular model, just like the Charger and some of the other models. But all the muscle cars are, of course, more popular than the, these kind of cars, which are the fantasy models, the concept models. And that is just because we didn't have as many of these when we were a kid, I suspect. Next up, the Brabham Repco in green. Very nice. The Indy cars are most popular when they have all the decals applied properly. You know, I think, let's see, I'm getting too much stuff in my background, aren't I? Yeah, getting too much stuff in my background. But that's all right. Let's see if I can deal with that somehow. It's kind of like, it's every time I make a video, it's a bit of a learning lesson for me. Now the camera lens is up this way, but as soon as you get out of there, look at that. That is amazing how fast that focuses. I love that. It's going to make it much easier to make a decent video sitting here on the couch with these lovely cars. And let's take a look at this. Magenta Lincoln Continental, the Lincoln Continental. Say that about 10 times. Lincoln Continental, Lincoln Continental, Lincoln Continental. Oh no, look at that. It's got a bent post on it. Well, they're going to have to point that out to the prospective new owner of the Lincoln Continental, Lincoln Continental. All right. That is a nice one. We'll put that over here with the Rolls Royce. Oops, here's something you don't see very often in a small collection. Wait a minute. I'm saying small collection. This collection has 97 cars in it. That's far from small. 97 cars. Let's see. Look at this. This is the racer rig from 1971. This is a great piece. Look at that. The trailer's in fantastic shape. Now, a lot of times, look at that. It's in good shape. Let's see how the cab is. Actually, the cab is very good, too. It's really hard to get a decent cab, especially red with a white interior. And then with this on the back, I'm loving this. This is fantastic. And then you can put your Indy car on there. Whoa. No, not that color. That doesn't look right. How about olive? Oh, look at that one's got a broken tire. Actually, it's got a broken inner cap. See that? Can you see that? Let's see. See that? Broken inner cap. You got to watch that stuff. It's not really going to hurt it too badly. This is a good economical collection of cars. Here's the classic 57 T-Bird. The classic 57 T-Bird in olive. There's a lot of olives on this one. Not like olives, but you know, a lot of olive colored. Let me make myself clear. Olive colored 57 T-Birds. There seem to be a lot of them. I've had a lot of them. Have you seen a lot of them? I like the red particularly. The red is really pretty, and the gold and the blue and the red and the green and the magenta and the hot pink and the ice blue. I love all the colors of the 57 T-Bird. Look at that, a McLaren, the 69 McLaren. That's a neat model with the opening hood. Ooh, look how shiny it is back there. Look in there and see how shiny that is. Can you see it? It's fantastic. Needs a little cleaning in the interior there. Got a little dust in there. But nice car. Look at it. He must have this in a display case. These little foam strips here, you get those insulation and put them on the back of the car so that they don't roll around in your display case, because as the wall that your display case is on jiggles around, your cars jiggle around. So you got to put that on there to keep them from rolling about. Rolling about. Next one up is a moving van. It's a nice one. Blue with a white back. Now the moving van is not as popular as I think it should be. I think it's because you only really need one. of the moving van, whereas you need as many Mustangs as you can get, Camaros and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to the moving van, you just only need one. And this is a really nice one. Moving van, very good shape. Needs a little dusting off there, a little cleaning. I'll clean that a little bit more. Looks like that back door hook on that side is not as strong as it should be. But it's still very nice for the heavyweight. And then we also have the heavyweight fire engine. Now that one's a little rough. That's a little rough. Now on the fire engine, you always have to look out here. Make sure you got all the 4 points there. This one's missing 1 point. Check the ladder, make sure it's there. See if it's an original. This one is most likely an original ladder. Otherwise, very nice shape. Needs a little cleaning and it'll be fine. Unfortunately, the cab is a little beat up. A little beat up on that one. That was fair condition. Fair. I don't really name anything poor unless there's something seriously wrong. Like, what would be wrong? Well, if it's beat up and it has a broken glass, well, that would be poor. For instance, here's an orange 69 Mercedes 280 SL. Look at that. That is so nice. No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty nice. It's okay. Well, it's all right. It's got good color, got good shine, just got a lot of chips on it. Got banged around a lot. Maybe did a little daredeviling, a little side rolling. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I'll dig in here a little further. You know, we barely scratched the surface of this collection so far. And let's see how many cars we've got. This is another Brabham Repco, this time in aqua with the flowered power stickers on it. Decent shape. Brabham Repco. All right, car number 18 of this collection is the twin mill. This one is particularly pretty in rose, a nice even rose, very minor toning if any at all. However, the base is completely toned to a darker color. Rose dark, I would call it on my website on the bottom there. The wheels are exceptionally nice. A little wear on the sides, but very pretty on top. That's a good one. It's one of the better cars in the lot. 69. That's our car number 18 for this video. Shooting for about 30 cars. Indy Eagle right there. Red Indy Eagle, nice color. Good pipes on there. Got a couple of decals on there, not too much. But a nice red color. Let's put that over here by the Brabham Repco. Here we got another moving van. Looks like it's a moving van day here. We've got the green moving van with the white back. Very nice, very good. Here it is. Let's see, what condition is that cab in? Good, it's good condition. Got wear all over here, wear over there. Don't really count too much off for wear in this area, but you know, here and here, of course. And it matched that up with the moving van. Hey, even better yet, team trailer. Look at that. Team trailer in white enamel. Now this back is very nice. This is very nice. This is going to have to be mated up with a different front because the front's not so great. But that back is super nice. Racing team trailer. Yeah, that's a super nice one. Let's take a look at that bottom. I see a little bumpiness in this. This could be a crumbler. Yeah, I might have to put this on a different base. That looks like a crumbler base. Do you see what I'm talking about? Look closely now. You see that rippling? Yeah, that's not a good sign. That is sort of what happens prior to crumbling. Now, it may never crumble, of course. But then again, you don't know. So, but this top is so nice, and the stripes are so nice. Yeah, that's very nice. I'll have to, I'm sure I have another base I can put it on. Because the fire engine, moving van, they all use the same bases. Let's take a look here. See the difference here? Nice smooth metal. Smooth metal, okay. Do you want to see them both together? See, they are the same. All right, smooth on the left, rippled on the right. Again here, okay. All right, you got it. That's some information from me to you. Now, surprisingly enough, here's something you don't see much of in a Redline collection. Even though it is a Redline, it's a Flying Colors model from the 74 to 77 era. Got a bit of wear on it, but it looks quite good still. You just don't see that many of this type of car in collections. I don't see them. All the earlier cars, you see many more than these. Apparently, by the time that these guys came around, kids were into using them up. Just using them up and tossing them out like they do with the new cars today. Pretty nice to get one of these. Orange Vega Bomb. Very nice. All right, a couple of more cars and then I'm going to have to quit for a bit because my neighbor has decided to mow his lawn. And I have the window open, the door open. It's a beautiful day here in Portland, Oregon. A beautiful part of the country that everyone seems to want to move to, which has certainly caused some problems here in this lovely city where they're building apartment buildings everywhere you look. And there goes a car. All right, here is a lime, and this is a very bright lime Torero, or Turbo Fire I should say, in not very good shape. And that's loose on the back. And there goes the lawnmower again. So with that, I will pause and be back in a bit. All right, well, I've done about 24 cars, and I think I'm going to end it there for this portion of the big collection. Now, you got to come back and check it out tomorrow, or just look for the next video in line. This will be video number 146. The next one will be video number 147, and in that video, you'll get the chance to see what is under, oh, yes, under that towel right there. So thanks for watching, and come on back. This is episode 146. Tomorrow will be episode 147. Thank you so much.